The last similarity rule that we're going to talk about today is the side angle side triangle similarity statement. And this one says, are the triangles similar? Explain. And it asks, can you prove side, side, side? We can't prove side, side, side because we only know 2 of the 3 sides on each shape. So no, because we only know 2 sides. Can you prove angle-angle similarity? Well, we only see 1 angle marker here. We don't see 2. And we need at least 2 for angle-angle. We only have 1 angle right now. So, no, we can't prove it using either of the 2 rules we've learned so far. So far we've learned side, 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 and angle-angle. And we can't use either of those to determine that these 2 triangles are similar. We only know 2 sides and we only know 1 angle. So now what? Well, we have this rule called side angle side similarity. And so we look for 1 pair of congruent angles. In this case, angle L is congruent to angle T. And then we check the sides that make that angle. So this side and this side come together to form angle L, and UT forms with ST to create angle T. And so we check the sides that make that angle and set up the ratios to see if both of the sides that make the angle are proportional. In this case, NL, line NL, corresponds to line UT. So my ratio with letters is NL over UT, and my ratio with numbers is 12 over 9. We also have LM, which corresponds to segment TS. So I put my little line above all of those to show that those are sides or line segments. My ratio of letters is LM over TS. And LM is 8. TS is 6. And we want to know, are these 2 things proportional? So 12 divided by 9 is 1 3/10 repeating. 8 divided by 6 is 1 3/10 repeating. So because both ratios are proportional, then we can say that these 2 shapes, these 2 triangles are similar because of the side angle side similarity. We have 2 sides that are proportional and they make up a congruent angle listed here. So our triangle NLM is similar to triangle. Make sure that order matters. We get this in the right order. We've got T and L are corresponding, and since L is in the middle, T is going to be in the middle. I started at my longer side of the other 2, so I started with NL, so UT and then S, triangle UTS. Remember that order matters, so it's super duper important that we make sure we get these labels or these letters in the correct order. So triangle NLM is similar to triangle UTS. There are a couple different ways we could write that. We could also say that triangle LMN is similar to triangle TSU, or triangle MNL is similar to triangle SUT. Any of those are correct similarity statements and would be true. And we know that they're similar. The explanation is because of side angle side similarity. So key point, make sure that we list the letters in correct order. We've got one more example here, example letter G, to kind of show you this side angle side theorem one more time. Can we prove side, side, side? Here we've got 9, 18, and we don't know. 21, 42, and we're not sure. So we would say no, we can't prove side, side, side. Angle, angle, we know that 2 of the angles match, 76 and 76, but we don't know another angle, so we can't prove angle, angle. But can we prove side angle side? Well, we do know that angle U is congruent to angle F. They're both 76 degrees. So now we're going to look at the sides that make up that angle, WU. Angle WU is my shortest side, and it goes from W to the one that's 76. So my shortest side and goes from H to my 76, so HF. WU corresponds to side HF. So WU over HF with letters is here, with numbers is 9 over 21. And then we have side UV, which corresponds to the medium side here. We go from UV was 76 across the longer side. F is the 76 across the longer side, FG. So order matters. UV corresponds to FG. So UV on top, FG on bottom. And then with numbers, UV is 18 and FG is 42. We want to know, is 9 divided by 21, is that equal to 18 over 42? Now I can divide on my calculator and I get this big long decimal that I don't really recognize. I could also just try and simplify. So I know that 3 goes into both of these. And so 9 divided by 3 is 3, and 21 divided by 3 is 7. Also 18 over 42, we can say 6 goes into both of them. So 18 divided by 6 is 3, and 42 divided by 6 is 7. We get 3/7 is equal to 3/7. So those two sides are proportional. They equate to the same thing. And so our similarity statement is triangle. I'm going to start with UWV is similar to triangle. I started with the 76 and went to the short side first. So I have to start with the 76 and go to the short side first. FHG. And the explanation for how I know that is because of side angle side similarity. Side angle side similarity only works when we're talking about the two sides that make up the angle in the middle of them. So these two sides make up this angle in the middle of them. These two sides make up the angle that's in the middle of them here. And so bottom line for this rule is, if one angle pair is congruent and the sides that form that angle are proportional, then the triangles are similar. Caution, the angle has to be between the sides, which is what I just tried to kind of mention to you, that the two sides have to be on the outer edge of that angle. And so here we can see side and side labeled with an angle between them, side and side labeled with an angle between them.